no other love. You're all I'm thinking of. When I have to go and leave you all alone, know that when I'm gone I'm only waiting just to see your brown eyes light up when you see me walking in. When I run my fingers down your skin, 'cause I am on your side. You're forever mine. There's no other love. You're all I'm thinking of.
Let me be your lighthouse. Let me guide your hand. Let me be your shelter. For you I stand. When you feel the dark inside you, and the wind and waves keep pushing you down, feel the whole world pulling you around. Let me be your lighthouse. Let me guide your hand. Let me be your shelter. For you I stand.
We have joyfully gathered here in presence of God to bestow blessing and witness the marriage vows of Aaron and Jacqueline on this glorious, glorious day. It is my great honor and privilege to be a Fritz family friend for the past 20 years and to be ministering the vows for both of you. Will you give your blessing to their union today and forever? Will you support them with your love and agree to give them the freedom to grow together as a new and separate family? If so, answer, we will.
We will.
Thank you. Please be seated. Aaron and Jacqueline, you are here this afternoon ready to pledge yourself to each other because of love. The love you share is a gift from God. Think of love as a seed. It must be planted in good soil, in hearts that are tender. It has to be watered with words of affection, with deeds of kindness. The seeds of love puts down deep roots, produces beautiful flowers, and bears the fruit of joy, peace, and grace. Where real love is, others want to be, and so we are all here, rejoicing at the beautiful relationship that you two enjoy. Cassie and Mike,
Would you like to come forward and do a reading? From the Beyond Words Daily Readings from ABCs of Faith. They say they will love, comfort, honor each other to the end of their days. They say they will cherish each other and be faithful to each other always. They say they will do these things not just when they feel like it, but even for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, when they don't feel like it at all. In other words, the vows they make could hardly be more extravagant. They give away their freedom. They take on themselves each other's burdens. They bind their lives together. The question is, what do they get in return?
They get each other in return. There will always be the other to talk to, to listen to. There's still someone to get through the night with, to wake into the new day beside.
If they have children, they can give them as well as each other words and wings. If they don't have children, they each become the other's child.
They both still have their lives apart as well as their life together.
They both still have their separate ways to find.
But a marriage made in heaven is one where a man and a woman become more richly themselves together than the chances are either of them could ever have managed to become alone.
As you separately were drawn together in love for each other, now it is your desire to make your bond of love a commitment. Aaron, please face Jacqueline like you're doing now. Thank you. Script everything. Before God and these witnesses, will you, Aaron, take Jacqueline to be your wife? Will you love and comfort her, honor and keep her in prosperity and in need, in joy and in sorrow, in sickness and in health, as long as you both shall live? Jacqueline. Before God and these witnesses, will you, Jacqueline, take Aaron to be your husband? Will you love and comfort him, honor and keep him in prosperity and in need, in joy and in sorrow, in sickness and in health, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Aaron and Jacqueline have written personal vows to each other. Aaron, please repeat after me. I, Aaron, take you, Jacqueline, to be my wife.
I, Aaron, take you, Jacqueline.
I promise to be faithful, supportive, and loyal,
I promise to be faithful, supportive,
and to give you my companionship and love
and to give you my companionship
throughout all the changes of our life. I vow to bring you happiness,
I vow to bring you happiness,
and I will treasure you as my companion.
and I will treasure you as my companion.
I will celebrate the joys of life with you.
I will celebrate the joys of life with you.
I promise to support your dreams
I promise to support you
and walk beside you, offering courage
and walk beside you, offering courage
and strength through all endeavors.
and strength through all endeavors.
From this day forward,
From this day forward,
I will be proud to be your husband
I will be proud to be your husband.
and best friend.
I, Jacqueline, take you, Aaron, to be my husband.
I promise to be faithful, supportive, and loyal,
I promise to be faithful, supportive, and loyal,
and to give you my companionship and love
and to give you my companionship and love
throughout all the changes of our life.
throughout all the changes of our life.
I vow to bring you happiness.
I vow to bring you happiness.
I will treasure you as my companion.
I will treasure you as my companion.
I will celebrate the joys of life with you.
I will celebrate the joys of life with you.
I promise to support your dreams
I promise to support your dreams
and walk beside you, offering courage
and walk beside you, offering courage
and strength through all endeavors.
and strength through all endeavors.
From this day forward,
From this day forward,
I will be proud to be your wife and your best friend.
I will be proud to be your wife and best friend.
These rings have no beginning and no end. They set forth the external nature of real love. They represent the love and trust that Aaron and Jacqueline promised to each other this day. I'll give you these rings. I'll give you this one. Aaron, repeat after me. And put it back. Jacqueline, I give you this ring as a gift and pledge
Jacqueline, I give you this ring as a gift and pledge
of our constant faith and abiding love.
of our constant faith and abiding love.
From the first one. Okay, Jacqueline, repeat after me. Aaron, I give you this ring as a gift and pledge our constant faith and abiding love. Sorry. Aaron, I give you this ring
Aaron, I give you this ring
as a gift and pledge
as a gift and pledge
of our constant faith
of our constant faith
and abiding love.
and abiding love.
Inasmuch as Aaron and Jacqueline have exchanged vows and rings before God and the gathered witnesses, by virtue of the authority entrusted in me and the minister of the Universal Life Church, in agreement with the laws of the state of California, I now pronounce you husband and wife. What God has joined together, let men not separate. Congratulations. You may seal your love to one another with a kiss. May God be with you and bless you. May you see your children's children. May you be safe from harm and rich in blessing. May the spirit of love stay deep within your hearts. May you know nothing but happiness from this day forward. Congratulations. And then if you could face the crowd. I count it an honor to be the first to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Aaron Bishop.
Baby, the way you move me, it's crazy. It's like you see right through me and make it easier. You please me, you don't even have to try. Oh, because you are the best thing. You are the best thing. You are the best thing ever happened to me. Baby, you've come a long way, baby. You know I hope and I pray that you believe me when I say this love will never fade away. Oh, because you are the best thing. You are the best thing. You are the best thing ever happened to me. Both of us have known love before. Come on, on promising like the spring to walk on out the door. Our hearts are strong and our hearts are kind. Let me tell you just exactly what is on my mind. You are the best thing. You are the best
Please welcome Aaron's grandma, Shirley Bremer. And the parents of the groom, Gary and Joan Bishop. The parents of the lovely bride, Craig and Julie Fritz. And now please join me in welcoming the wedding party. First up, we have the flower girl and ring bearer, Bailey and Jordan. Lynn Fortin and Mark Chappello. Allie Cool, escorted by Aaron's brother, Corey Bishop. Cassie and Mike Kopolis. Here comes the family, Jacqueline's cousin and brother, Brittany Weisskircher and Jason Fritz. Sarah Depew and Tyrone Wells. Our maid of honor and Jacqueline's sister, Jessica Fritz, escorted by Aaron's best friend and best man, Bob Matthews. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my esteemed pleasure to welcome to the reception Jacqueline and Aaron Bishop.
Everybody's looking at me now. Who's that chick that's rocking hips? Gotta be from out of town. So hard with my girl on me. It's definitely not a Nashville party. 'Cause all I see is the letter. I guess I never got the memo. My tummy's turning and I'm feeling kinda homesick. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. It's when the DJ dropped my favorite tune. And the Britney song was on. And the Britney song was on.
Hello. We just want to thank everyone for coming out. And yeah, thank you for coming out and being here and being a part of this.
Let's party! Sorry everyone, I have to read this, otherwise I totally mess it up. So I would like to take this time to raise a toast to my sister and brother-in-law. First of all, what an inspiration they are, to see their strength and love prevail against the roads of traveling over 200 days last year. To see that no matter how far apart in distance they are, their love is so strong you can barely tell they spent days and months away from each other. At this point in life, I don't know what is more amazing, being in love or watching my best friend and sister fall madly in love with the man of her dreams and marry him today. Stop. In writing my speech, I wanted to reflect on a story that my sister and I have shared, but none of those stories or adventures seemed worthy of sharing. My sister is an amazing, beautiful person, and I'm so thankful she found a man that she deserves. So then I started thinking about Aaron and what he means to me and my sister. In the last year and a half, we've all grown to love this man just as much as Jacqueline has. He has been nothing but kind and generous to us all, loving and supportive no matter what the occasion, reason, or drunken night might have entailed. I know that in the future, the new Mr. and Mrs. will create a life of happiness and love, including us all along the journey. I am so proud of the relationship that has evolved, and I am certain their love will grow deeper and stronger each day. I want to quote someone that has brought my sister and I closer than anyone could imagine. And as Jason Mraz says, it takes no time to fall in love, but it takes you years to know what love is. I find this to be so fitting for my sister and Aaron, both who have loved before, but who have never loved like this. With that said, here's to the days, nights, and months you might spend alone while touring, but to the future you will have together forever.
Now the best man, Bob Matthews.
That was it for me. Curious. Today is a very happy day, but it's also a very sad day for the entire homosexual community. They are all in tears, eating Breyer's ice cream, tonight because I know Aaron has been taken. I've known Aaron since I was 16, 17. We've been playing music for a very long time. He's responsible for getting me my first real gig. And that has kind of evolved into my career. So and I'm extremely happy in my career. So he's basically responsible for everything that's good in my life. And I hope, and I know that Jacqueline will be responsible for everything good in Aaron's life from now on. I mean, how many thought me and Aaron would end up together? I mean, anybody? Okay, all right. Yeah. Yeah, how was I gonna end this? I'm curious. Okay, in your vows, you did mention your passions and that kind of thing. And I would hope that both of you do keep that in mind for the rest of your lives. That your passions are what drives you. How you met each other is through your passions. So definitely keep that in mind and know that that is the most important to both of you. Okay, and please let him hang out with me every once in a while. Okay. Yeah, let's go to Freebirds, get some burritos. All right. So, to the bride and groom, right? Give me some sugar. And what kind of best man would I be without making a complete ass out of myself? Let's turn that up a little bit, John. This song is about traveling to foreign countries, experiencing adventures, comparing mountains to mountains. For some reason, I have no idea. Turn that track up a little bit. Much like marriage. I hear the drums echoing tonight. She hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming home, 12:30 flight. Moonlit wings reflect the stars that guide me toward salvation. I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melodies. He turned to me as if to say, "Hurry boy, it's waiting there for you." It's my pleasure to introduce Tyrone Wells. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. And Mike. Nothing that I'm never knew. Chris Manda. I'd like to rain down in Africa. It's gonna take some time to do the things we never Aaron Bishop, Jacqueline Bishop. Sing it, Bob. I hear the drums echoing tonight. I just redid the first verse again. Something about dogs. I know that I must do what's right, sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti. As a stir what's deep inside, frightened of this thing that I've become. Sing it away, Tyrone Wells. It's gonna take some time away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more can ever do. I've blessed the rains down in Africa. It's gonna take some time to do the things we never had. it for Bob Matthews. That was incredible, right? Come on.
You can hang on to her. Jacqueline, it wasn't that long ago when I used to lay on the couch and you laid right here on my chest as a little tiny baby with your ear touching my heart, and you would sleep like that and take your naps. And I still remember those days. It was awesome. It was such a great feeling to have you then. And I remember being in the hospital when the doctor walked out and said that you had problems with your heart. And it wasn't until that moment when he explained what the potential problems could be that I thought we would lose you. And they came out and they said that you had too many parts to your heart. And they had to burn one of your electrodes off, the whole technical part of it. And I remember telling you then, God gave you more heart than anybody else had. Each and every one of us here today have been touched by you. That's why we're all here. We are all blessed to have you in our life. And I know that this man here has to be one hell of a man for you to pick him.
Girl, you are like summer rain, soft and warm and delicate. And I am a foolish boy, trying to catch every drop of you on my tongue. But there's just too many, and I can't get enough. You're inches from my fingertips. I've come as close as I can get. I'm reaching, but the rest is up to you. 'Cause I don't ever wanna miss being here with you like this. I'm trying, but it's all that I can do. I'm reaching, but the rest is up to you. And girl, you are the morning sky, glowing calm with burning light. And as I am waking up, you paint your reflection in my eye. Wonder if you've noticed I can't look away. You're inches from my fingertips. I've come as close as I can get. I'm reaching, but the rest is up to you. 'Cause I don't ever wanna miss being here with you like this. I'm trying, but it's all that I can do. I'm reaching, but the rest is up to you. Just say, so you say it's a brilliance meant to fade. Love is wild like a fire burning underneath the rain. But this is not the same.